Ketogenics, and we're going to transition from the nut crust into the pumpkin pie filling. So as good kitchen etiquette dictates, we're going to have all of our ingredients on the left and all of our utensils on the right side with the cookbook on the right. So I got the crust in the oven right now, so I'm going to take these out. Smelling good. Just going to place them to the side. And then turn your oven up to 350 because you're going to put the finished product in those and back in the oven. Alright, so I got 4 eggs right here. I'm just going to crack them. Beat them to a pulp with your electric beater. You want to get it a nice, even yellow color. Alright, it says about a minute in the book. That looks pretty good to me, so that'll do. Alright, now we got, for all of our ingredients, we got a 29-ounce can of pumpkin. I'm going to do 2 cups of whipping cream here, 1.5 cups of Truvia. The way we make it, it's 2 times sweeter than Truvia, 4 times sweeter than sugar. So
and that's in the recipe book.
Yep.
We buy our own erythritol and stevia concentrate and mix it up together.
5 teaspoons vanilla extract, 5 tablespoons of pumpkin spice, and if you get a small container like this, that's just about 5 teaspoons. So
5 tablespoons.
5 tablespoons, thank you. And 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. And 1 teaspoon of the electrolyte salt. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw all the ingredients in here. And I chose a bowl right here with a spout, so it'll be easier to pour later. So if you have one of those in the house, I'd suggest that over just a regular mixing bowl. And I should even get a silicone scraper. If you haven't heard our spiel before about the silicone scraper, you can get it at the Dollar Tree. It cleans it right out, gets everything. So I'd suggest getting one. 2 cups heavy cream. And it says 1.5 cups of Truvia, but since it's 2 times stronger, we're just going to use 3/4.
Which suggests that next time you do the dry ingredient before the wet ingredient.
I did that on purpose so you could
Correct you, Ryan?
correct my... Yeah.
Oh, aren't you brilliant?
You're a smart guy, Rich.
I know, I know.
Oh, but I have a silicone scraper, so it cleans it right out.
Oh, you're brilliant. You're a genius.
5 teaspoons vanilla extract.
5 teaspoons?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
5 tablespoons of pumpkin spice. 1.5 teaspoon of the cinnamon. And I'm using, it's called Ceylon cinnamon. It's also referred to as true cinnamon, but I like it better. It's got a better flavor.
Ceylon.
Ceylon, thank you. You're so well read, Richard.
I'm just old. I'm going to change the recipe around so that we do all the dry ingredients first, because it didn't occur to me,
1 teaspoon.
Right, of the electrolyte salt.
Yep.
That gets you magnesium, sodium, potassium balance. Keeps that in whack.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, because if I were to beat this right now, it'd spray everywhere. So I'm just gonna try and get this nice and soaked. But as Richard was saying, if you put the dry ingredients first and then the wet, it's not gonna spray everywhere and get all over your house.
Yeah. Bury the dry ingredients under the wet ingredients. And then when you stick a beater in there, they will mix in nice and smooth. They all stay underwater and all good.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and beat this for 3 minutes until you get a smooth consistency.
That beater is really good. Give it full speed and turbo it, and you'll be done in about, it'll be really smooth in about a minute and a half. Move it around more and give it another minute. Move it around more. You're only mixing the stuff in the middle. Get all the way to the edges. That looks great. That looks great. And you can see that the texture has got a little bit thicker. That's because we whipped the cream as well. Right? Now if you take your scraper and go nuts, you can get everything off the outside. And if you haven't woken up to the fact yet that this is Logan's first time making this particular dish.
I learned so much from you, Rich. It's almost like you wrote a book about this.
He's a smart ass too.
Alright, good to go?
Yep. And now what are you going to do?
I'm going to pour it in here.
No. All right. I'm watching.
Let me move this out of the way. Just in time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, next Thursday.
This Thursday.
This Thursday.
You
Well, it's Sunday night.
Ooh, it's gonna be top off.
Yeah, when that rises just a little bit, and you've whipped some air in there, so it is going to rise nicely, and it'll be perfect in 2 days' time, but it'll be delicious tonight. And there you see in a glass container the benefit of a silicone scraper, right?
At your local Dollar Tree.
Yeah, go to the dollar store.
Why now?
You can go to Walmart, right? Pay 5 times as much, depending how you feel. Okay.
All right, 350 degrees is what we have the oven at, and we're gonna put it in for 35 to 45 minutes.
Right. And how do you know when it's done?
You put a toothpick or a fork in the middle, and if it slides right off, then you're good to go, right?
Yep. If it comes out with some of the mixture on it, you're not quite done. Okay, you're going to say goodbye? Oh, okay. Thank you, Logan.
Yep.